Alrighty boys, so today we're going to be talking about the dreaded hot tub and pool streams that are absolutely plaguing Twitch. People are pissed, and rightfully so. What's my take? Do I care? Do I think they should be banned? Do I think they should be allowed? Do I think Twitch is a big stinky cesspool of double standards? Let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, share my screen. I have an article pulled up here. We are also going to watch a short clip from QT Cinderella going over why it is infuriating, especially for female streamers, to have this kind of content right here on Twitch. Now this is Amaranth. She is one of the metas when it comes to hot tub streams. That's kind of her bread and butter right now. She does do other things. She does create other content. However, as of recent, this is her forte, her Kia Forte. It's a car model, by the way, the Kia Forte. So most Twitch streamers are pretty disgusted by this. Some of the biggest streamers on Twitch, such as XQC, called hot tub streams absolute trash, saying they are quote unquote the most pathetic thing we've seen on Twitch in forever, and petitioning for them to be removed from the front page. So these hot tub streams are indeed right there on the landing page of Twitch. If you just don't log in, so it doesn't know your preferences, and you just basically log in for the first time thinking that you're going to watch some gameplay, as you think Amazon's platform, Justin.tv, which has since been converted into what we know today as Twitch, which is currently the biggest game streaming platform out there and the best. What you're primarily going to see on Twitch is just chatting, which is people literally talking, maybe painting murals, building some Legos, doing some wood chiseling and whatnot. You might see some gameplay on Twitch, which is originally what it was for, not so much anymore. And these hot tub streams are all over the place, and Amazon is actually promoting it. That's the owner of Twitch. They're actually promoting it extensively. And how they're swinging this, not going against their TOS or terms of service, is that swimsuits or scantily clad bikinis are appropriate for being at the pool, beach, or hot tub. So these ladies are literally just putting up little inflatable kiddie pools in their stream room and splashing around, getting wet and whatnot. Getting wet because they're in the pool. Now, of course, I did my research. I hopped into many of these streams to see what all the hubbub and fuss is about. I had my beaker in my hand. I put on my lab coat so I didn't make a mess or anything like that. And I wanted to get right down to the nitty gritty, squeeze a titty. And I sure did. Here's my opinion on it. Here is my take. I lean more on the side of freedom of speech and free content creation, where there is less restrictions, less people getting banned, less cancel culture, and less restrictions. Now, obviously, there are caveats to that. I don't think people should be blatantly racist, sexist, or harming physically, verbally, mentally, harming, hazing, anything like that. But when it comes to this isn't really offending anybody, quote unquote, I am going to get into how this is actually plaguing the Twitch platform, because it is, and it is an issue. But I don't really think this should be banned. I do think Amazon should not be promoting it on their landing page. And I do think that there should be more restrictions in place to where this kind of content is in a separate, subfolder, a subcategory that you have to click into. Just like just chatting, this shouldn't be part of just chatting. This should literally be called like spicy content or something like that. And it's a separate tab where you have to verify that you're 18 years of age or older to get into. So I'm going to play this little clip from QT Cinderella, and I think her take is a very, very valid one. It's a very real problem for female streamers. Let's get it.
Just because some female streamers do things really sets other female streamers up for bullshit. And it fucking pisses me off. Like, I'm all about getting that bread. I am. I really am. I'm like, yes, queen, do the hot tub stream, but please don't do it on Twitch. Because it makes my life miserable. Because then I have people coming from your chat where they see your hot tits covered in bubbles to my chat asking to see mine. But we don't do that here.
So I fully agree with her, considering I do think that it is almost pointless, or it is pointless, for these gentlemen, these coomers, to be coming over watching this content on Twitch, considering there is a wide world on the internet of actual, we'll call it spicy content, adult content, if you will. It shows a whole heck of a lot more than these Twitch streamers are allowed to. Not to mention, if you want that one-on-one interaction where they can call you by your name and write your name on their forehead with a permanent marker or God knows whatever else, there's also like live cam girls and stuff like that on these spicy sites. So why do you need to go to a game streaming platform to see this? I don't really think that Twitch is the right venue or platform for this kind of content. I'm not offended by it. I have no issue with it whatsoever. I enjoy the female body as much as the next dude, probably a little bit more, to be honest. I'm a bit of a connoisseur. But The fact is, this is a game streaming platform. Granted, like I mentioned, a lot of what you see on Twitch isn't even games. Every day, the highest viewed category is just chatting. And I even notice when I'm streaming, I get more views if I'm just covering some game news or doing a Q&A, an FAQ, chilling, playing Would You Rathers with my chat or something like that. Because sure enough, 99% of the viewership on Twitch comes from 1% of content creators, which means the other 99% of content creators have virtually no way of growing. And then you add into the mix these hot tub streams here, which half the time aren't even hot tub streams. Like, they're just standing by a pool, but they're in a swimsuit. So that's how they're able to ease their way around the TOS, or terms of service. And that makes it even harder for small content creators and female streamers that specifically do real gaming stuff. For example, I watch a lot of Alana Pierce's content on YouTube because she's a real gamer. She used to work for IGN. She has a lot of inside information about how that company runs and whatnot. She's a funny, entertaining gamer. I enjoy watching her content. She has good takes, good opinions on games. Her reviews are pretty honest and unscripted and whatnot. I enjoy watching her content. Is she an attractive female? Yeah, she's an attractive woman, but that's not why I watch her. I'm not expecting her to just whip out her boobies. I'm not expecting her to take her puppies off the leash or anything like that and let them wander the yard. That's not why I'm watching her. If I want to see that kind of content, like I said, I have access to the same internet that all you guys do. So I guess what I'm saying is we can kind of, since Twitch isn't going to do anything about this because they do have savage hypocrisy and double standards when it comes to what is allowed to be shown on their platform or not. And yeah, it does come down to them being somewhat sexist, not smearing slander on their platform or anything like that. But it is true. We've seen that. It's set in stone. It's set in concrete from historical past permabans and whatnot. We have seen what they deem inappropriate and what they allow. They just recently allowed male streamers to stream shirtless, which they didn't allow for the longest time. Even if you're wearing a tank top and you accidentally turn to the side and a little bit of nip shows or something, banished off the platform. But yet females can literally clap without their hands, full standing ovation in a handstand, if you boys know what I'm talking about. Not to be too vulgar, but it's on Twitch, and that's okay. Or like, I hate to bring up the past, have nothing against this streamer whatsoever, but Alinity can feed shots to her cat, toss him over her shoulder because he jumps on her desk and gets her killed in Apex Legends by stepping on her keyboard, and that's fine. She has to literally beg to get banned from Twitch because they won't do it. Like, she had to basically temporarily ban herself because people were pissed that she was allowed to do that. But then Twitch thinks that taking away the term blind playthrough, which is exactly what that is, when you haven't played a game's campaign, you don't know the story, it's a blind playthrough, but now it has to be called a no-look pass behind the back 360 deluxe. Doesn't have the same ring, doesn't roll off the tongue as smooth, but they think blind playthrough is offensive to blind people. Who said this? Whom is saying this? I guarantee you it's not blind people because they're not that sensitive. I'm going to read this little excerpt here, this comment, this statement from Ammo. And I have to say, Amaranth is actually very articulate, very intelligent. Even during her hot tub streams, she's actually having like deep, meaningful conversations. She's not just flip-flopping her tatas and her hoo-ha. She's actually saying some real stuff. And she even says on her hot tub streams all the time that she's like, I get that this is kind of, the meta right now. That's why I'm doing it. And if Twitch is going to allow it, I'm going to keep doing it because, she takes a lot of her money from what I've seen and puts it to like charities and stuff like that. So she gets what's going on. She understands that it's almost like a loophole. She admits to that. She's not ashamed. She's like, these are shameless hot tub streams. I mean, it's kind of sick that this is what the meta is right now, but I'm just going to do it. And again, that's why I say I don't personally have a problem with it. I just think that there should be a separate category on Twitch, or Twitch should stop promoting it so much and just have it there. If people want to view this content, have a separate tab or something. Goddamn. This hot tub meta is like a Twitch Rorschach test. Caitlin Ammo Saragusa, who participated in the hot tub meta and is one of the most popular female streamers on Twitch, called Kotaku, which is a major journalistic platform. It's where I get a lot of my gaming news and whatnot, said in an email interview, people extrapolate their own agenda onto the meta. There are two reoccurring themes that people go back to. Twitch is for gaming, which it's not. We've covered that. And Twitch is unfair towards male streamers. Kind of, yeah. Alternatively, Twitch is more lenient on female streamers. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my background music playing. Let's get that rolling for you guys. You don't just want to hear my voice. It's gross, I know. But the issue here is that a good percentage, a good fraction of the average viewership on Twitch right now is now from these hot tub meta streams. So the fact is, that is even less discoverability for small content creators. That's even less viewership from major streamers like Nick Merckx and Tim the Tatman, because why would you want to watch some sweaty, average-looking dude? Not saying Nick or Tim are average-looking dudes. You guys are a couple of big bucking stallions, but nobody wants to watch you play video games when they can just watch chicks flop around in a handstand next to their pool or bounce on rebounders. That's another one. Those little small trampolines, rebounders, actually great exercise, really gets the heart pumping and whatnot, but blood is pumping to other regions of the people that are watching these streams, watching them bounce on these rebounders. So my opinion, my take, for what it's worth, I'm going to pull out my change purse and drop my 2 cents on the floor, my 2 shekels, my buffalo nickels. There's a loophole here, clearly. Even Ammo has admitted that she understands that this technically shouldn't be allowed, but because she's in a little blow-up tub in her room, she's able to get away with this, and she's going to keep doing it. She knows that her looks will fade over time, and she's just like, I'm going to take advantage of this now. And that's great. It's an entrepreneurial move on her part. Good for you. Not hating here. I just feel like Amazon should be promoting it less on the Twitch landing page. Maybe have a separate category outside of just chatting where you have to be 18 and older, or at least claim to be 18 and older by ticking a box to watch those streams. And again, for the men watching this, men and women watching this, there are cam girl sites and stuff out there that you can watch and see a little bit more if you want. So why does it have to be on Twitch? I guess is my opinion. Other platforms out there. What is your guys' opinion of this, you stallions and stallionettes? Drop them down there in the comment section below. That section is for you guys to get a little forum, a think tank, a conversation going up. I do kind of pop up to give you a little Hoosker do, how do you do, and drop my my 2 cents in the chat as well, in the comment section down there below as well. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover a lot of news in the gaming community and industry, as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.